Happy Friday, baby! Let's go, let's go, let's go. I want to talk about the big Mo, the big M-O, not talking about Mo Vaughn. Anybody get that reference? Throwback, Red Sox, left-handed hitting first baseman, big Mo. I'm talking about momentum, all right? Momentum. So it's this tangible feel thing that you really can't quantify necessarily, but that you can, if you really pay attention, everybody's got momentum one way or another in life. Momentum either taking you on an upward trajectory towards your goals, or momentum taking you, pulling you away from your goals, from your upward trajectory. And I got this concept from The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Great book, great read. And he talks about that, look, it's like greatness is just mastering simple, basic, fundamental habits and then implementing them day by day by day by day. And one of the things he talks a lot about is doing an audit on the time that you spend on every task that you take, which sounds crazy, right? But like, for instance, if you're watching 3.5 hours of TV a day and you're really struggling to make ends meet financially, why are you watching TV for 3.5 hours? You don't have 3.5 hours to watch TV. You need to be doing things that are going to create momentum to get you to whatever it is that's going to make you the money that's going to take to not just put you back in an okay position, but to put you in a position to dominate. Like, think about how exhausting it is. And I'm here, you know what I mean? I'm here, I've been here. It's like you bust your butt to push the rock up the hill and you have some success, and then you go, feels good, right? It feels good. Oh, people start telling you, oh, you're good, you're doing good, oh, you're good. And then you start to buy into it. And you shouldn't, because what ends up happening is you take your foot off the gas, and now you have to restart that cycle of momentum all over again, instead of just keeping your foot on the gas while things are already moving, right? So how do you create momentum? How do you know when momentum's lost? Okay, you create momentum by taking action on the defined activities that are going to lead, the processes that are going to lead to the result. Now, everybody's going to have a different process for success. My contention is that there's a blueprint that's unique and custom to every single person on the planet, because if I could just pump out a standard template, or if you could, read a standard template and do it, well, we'd all be robots. Like, we were created by God to be crazy unique. So you can take a blueprint from somebody else, but you've got to be able to modify it and tweak it and adjust it. And so if you define success in your process as, okay, these are the things that are necessary for me. I'm a baseball player. I've got to make sure that I do my meal prep for the week on Sunday. I got to make sure that I'm at the grocery store with mom or dad with my list of things that I really got to get done, right? I know my calorie targets. I know my macro targets. I know the proteins, the fats, the carbs. Okay? I know what type of plan I'm on. Am I on a gaining plan? Hey, I'm in a calorie surplus phase. Am I on a maintenance phase? Am I restricting calories to cut body fat? Hey, okay, for my throwing, like I'm a pitcher and I'm in college or I'm in high school, like what's my routine like? What's my process like? Have I laid out my schedule for the entire week on Sunday, or am I playing reactive mode all the time and I'm just letting the coach dictate the terms of what ends up happening in my career? Because if you've got momentum, you start to be able to create, okay, this is what's next, and you start to get excited about it. You can feel it. You're like, yeah, baby, check. I'm hitting all these things. Okay, that's okay. I know that success is going to come if I hit all these things. And then this is the importance of creating a log, some type of journal, because if you have a journal, you can then go back in time and look at, oh, I was struggling here, and then I was successful here. So what did I do? What actions did I take to ramp up between here and here to create that upward spike of momentum that ultimately got me to where I'm at right now, which is success? And then once I get that success, let me make sure that I keep executing on those key fundamentals. And yeah, let's try to add in one more, sprinkle in one more, okay? But don't be like I've been in the past, which is where you tear up your blueprint and look at something totally different. Pay attention to when you're successful, when you're winning, when you have momentum. Keep it moving, because it's so much more difficult to move an object that's static, to get an object moving, versus, hey, the ball's already rolling, keep it rolling, okay? And you can feel that the people that have momentum in life, you can feel it, you can sense it, you can be around them, okay? One of my best friends in college, Andrew Lawson, up in New York now, he's gonna be owning a restaurant called the White, I can't tell you the name, but big big guy, awesome dreamer, like hardworking dude. He talked about this instinctively. We hadn't talked about it and defined it, but he talked about life is about streaks. You're either on a winning streak or a losing streak. What streak are you on? If it's not a winning streak, it's a losing streak. And pay attention to the people that are around you. The people that win, they have a feel about them. They put off this aura, this sense of consistent action, and this sense of they already expect to win. And it's because that's the habit that they're in. On the flip side, the people that are losers, the people that are losing right now, are whining about what they don't have, how hard it is. They're having a pity party. I'm guilty of it. We've all been there. Stop your pity party. Take action on processes that you know, or that if you don't have processes that you know about, go find somebody who's more successful than you. That you can go say, hey man, I need momentum. I'm struggling. I promise you the successful people will know exactly what you're talking about. And it's different areas of your life. Maybe you need momentum with your family life because you haven't been given that enough attention. Whatever it is, but you've got to take action. Simple way to implement this. 21-day challenge, okay? 21 straight days. Start making it out in your notes section or your iPhone. You can put it on a little whiteboard. I love whiteboards, man. Look at this little whiteboard right here. You can put it on a whiteboard. Day 1, this. Day 2, this. Like, you want to take action on losing weight? Day 1, weight loss. Or day 1, focus on nutrition. What does that look like? Reach out to somebody that does a good job of it and ask them a question, hat in hand. Who cares what people think? Who cares? If you want to make it happen, take some action today. Do that for 21 straight days. Does that mean you're going to eat super clean for 21 straight days? No. But by deliberately writing it down, paying attention to it, focusing on it for 21 straight days, you will start to subconsciously create momentum in that direction. Momentum building is not fun. It's painful. Keep pushing through it. I promise you it'll be worth it. So, to recap, momentum, the big mo. You either have it in this direction, the upward trend line, or you have it in this direction. There's no neutral. You're either getting better or you're getting worse. The majority of the world, the majority of the people that you're around, that you talk to, are comfortable with the status quo idea, but what they don't really realize is that it's this. All right? Businesses I meet with all the time, business owners. Oh yeah, I don't want to grow. We just want to stay where we're at. Oh, so you mean this is what's going to happen? Okay. And you think that's a good strategy? So is that good for your people? Is it good for your people that your people that are depending on you and what you provide, the service you provide, the product offering? Is that a good idea? Is that a good strategy? So if you're not going to grow the pot, how are your people going to grow the quality of their life? Because the cost of everything's going up. Everything's getting more expensive. So how are they going to make more money? And if they're not going to make more money, why are they going to want to stay with you? They're not. They're not. So momentum. Find somebody to help you create a habit or a process related to momentum. And then once you get momentum, document why were you successful. Not why did somebody else, why do you feel like you were successful? What things were you doing? What time were you waking up in the morning? All right? First time I ever hit a sales trip at ADP, I went on a 30-day challenge to see if I could wake up before 5 o'clock every day. That was it. I didn't do anything else. I wasn't but just that one habit got me to the gym in the morning, every morning for 21 days, got me to work really early, okay? Got me to work really early with energy. And then all of a sudden, you get to work early with energy, and you start telling people about this 21-day challenge, and now all of a sudden, you become accountable because you're in it. And then all of a sudden, it turns into a life habit where you're psycho and you're up every day early, for the most part. And now your life starts to change around you. That's how these little small decisions and habits can create a massive downhill effect of momentum. So if you don't have it, go get it. If you have it, don't take your foot off the gas. Keep pushing it, because you're not trying to compete anyways. You're trying to dominate. If you want to talk, if you want to ask questions, if you want to have a conversation about momentum, I'm happy to help however I can, okay? I'll post my number right here. Let's just have a conversation. Whatever it is. If it's about winning, hey Ryan, I want to learn how to set better goals. Okay, fine, let's go, right? And again, it's never going to be anybody other than you that's got to take the action. I can help you out, but you've got to take the action. You deserve more success. You deserve to feel better about yourself. Your family deserves to win more. Everybody deserves to win more. So go create momentum today, and let's have a fantastic Friday. Thanks for watching.